Hey guys, how's it going? Spec Your Production here, and as you can see, I'm at the 2023 Toronto Auto Show. So this is the Vinfast stand. For those of you who don't know, this company makes all electric vehicles. It's founded by a Vietnamese person, and the company is from Singapore, so therefore it's called Vinfast. Anyways, so let me show you some of their models. Right here, as you can see, is their Vinfast VF6. Now this is I think this is a small SUV, the size of I want to say one of those like Chevy Trax or like Chevy Trailblazer size. As you can see, here's the rear. So yeah, small SUV, pretty interesting looking. Definitely something we don't see here in North America. It's got the sort of I want to say like Asian design, like because a lot of Asian electric vehicles, they have this sort of design aspect to them. Here's some of the specs. It's got a single electric motor with 174 horsepower, and there's also a 201 horsepower version. 399 kilometers of range, as well as 381 kilometers of range, and that is in Eco and Plus mode. So these are two different modes actually. Yeah, so let me show you guys. These are all, by the way, pre-production models. So let me show you guys the VF7 right here. All right, so this is the VF7. This one's a bit bigger. This one would be about the size of a Chevy Blazer, the new one, not the old one, of course. So, and the reason why I'm comparing them to Chevys is because they actually look a lot like Chevys somewhat. Yeah, so here's the side, as you can see, rather interesting design. From back here, I find it looks like the BMW iX, but like smaller. And here's the rear. You can see Vinfast written there. VF7. So pretty interesting, pretty good looking. Here's the specs. So an eco mode or eco variant. Actually, so turns out these are variants. I should read before I say stuff. But anyways. Variants. So this is the eco variant. You got 200 horsepower, 228 pound-feet of torque. You got battery right here, 450 kilometers. That's the eco mode. Then you got the plus mode with 348 horsepower, and it's got 431 kilometers of range, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's the VF7. Well, now let me show you the VF8. I can actually go inside of one of these, but it's quite a lot of people here, so. Anyways, here's the VF8. These ones are probably closer to production than these two. Those ones are still kind of like concept stage, pre-production. Although this one's pre-production, but I think this one's closer to pre-production, to production. So, VF8. This one's a bit bigger. I want to say. Not sure exactly what size. Oh, and the seats opened up. Here's the trunk space. I'm not entirely sure what exact size this is, but I think I want to say it's about the size of a Volkswagen Touareg. I want to say. Here's the spec sheet. I'll show you guys that in a second. Let me get inside of this one first before anybody else gets here. So it's got this interesting sort of design, almost like a Tesla, where you don't have a center console, but you have the infotainment screen. You got the gear selection right here. Pretty interesting sort of design. You got back seats right here, which look really wide for some reason, like very extended. Moonroof right there, and yeah. So let's see the specs. specs right here. The Eco version, 349 horsepower with, and then 471 kilometers of range. You guys can pause that if you want. And the Plus model has 402 horsepower. So pretty solid numbers. It's not extremely fast like some Teslas, and it's not. It's moderate, I would say. And of course, all these have trunks in the front, which is a common thing with electric vehicles. Now this is the VF9. This one's a mid-size SUV, or should I say like a 3-row SUV, because today full size is the size of a Chevy Tahoe. But this is a mid-size, so Kia Telluride range, Toyota Highlander range. It looks pretty interesting. I actually quite like it. Here's the side. Obviously the doors are open, so you can't see the full picture, but it's the best I can get. As you can see, 3-row SUV. So it's got 3 rows, 3rd row in the back. It's only got 2 spaces in the back, so slightly slimmer than some of the SUVs today. And yeah, there's a spec sheet right here, but there's people here. Just give you guys another one. There's actually a gray VF8 right here, so 2 different colors. Let me see if I could get a glance at the. Sorry.
10-year warranty, unlimited for coverage in the battery.
Right here.
Degradation covered as well.
402 horsepower, and this one only has the same engine option for both ranges. So, except the Plus model probably has some sort of different tune to where it only gives it more power and a bit less range. Only 14 kilometers, which isn't bad. And, yeah, you guys can pause that if you want to read that. And anyways, that's the front trunk space. Again, not very big, but definitely better than some cars today. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the VinFast stand. These vehicles are pretty interesting, I must say. Definitely can't wait to see them on the road, see what they look like out on the road as well. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of these vehicles and of these cars. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my next videos. Peace.